All right, it's recording. Well, I'm telling you now, this is going to be one of the worst reviews ever on the whole of YouTube, and it's also on one of the worst channels in the whole of YouTube. Don't watch Jusha's really boring video diary. Now I'm doing a review on this Devanti. Look at this Devanti ice maker. IMZB12B red or RED. Maybe you're not supposed to say red, but it is red. The color red. Now, before we do the review, I've got to do some disclaimers. This is a practice channel, and I just talk a lot. Try to practice being more comfortable in front of the camera. So if I, don't seem like I edited this, that's probably why. Um, Also, the last time I reviewed an ice maker, well, it became one of the most popular videos on this crap channel. People actually watched it. I think it's got like 500 views or something like that. So I've got a new one now. I'm going to tell you why I got a new one. But yeah, I thought I might as well do a review as I open it. So here we go. And yes, it's going to be very uncut. If you want to edit this video, you got to edit it yourself, like by fast forwarding it. That's the way to do it now. Just fast forward the bits you don't like. Um, it's going to be look. You don't have to watch it, okay? No one is forcing you to watch this video, and if you still got to complain, because I know you guys will, well, there's a complaint section in the just down below. Sometimes they call it a comment section. Um, all right, now, as I open it, I'll tell you why I got a new one. Because if you notice, I'm in a different place now. I am actually in Sydney, Australia, no longer in Hong Kong. And my old ice machine, that was given away. It was actually given away to someone who I think is just going to resell it. They saw the listing and saw I was giving it for free, so they quickly came and took it before anyone else did. Um, because I'm pretty sure they're resellers. They get free stuff or cheap stuff and then resell it, maybe even to China. And I gave it away free because I didn't want to waste it. And I was thinking of bringing it back to Australia, but then the issue with the last one, it made square ice, which was really nice. But when it made the ice would fall down and make a big crashing noise. And like at 2 a.m. in the middle of the night, I'm alone in my Hong Kong apartment, and it's a very old apartment, probably got lots of ghosts. Made this really loud noise every 20 minutes. Every 20 minutes, I thought someone was going to come in and murder me. I thought like maybe they didn't like my channels or something. Like or maybe I said something on one of my channels and offended someone, or maybe because I play this game called StarCraft, and I have a channel about it actually. But don't check it out; it's pretty bad. It's worse than this channel. Um, Maybe I beat someone and then they want to come and murder me because they're an angry nerd or something. Now, I'm filming this on my iPhone. You can't even flip the camera around. So awkwardly, I'm going to try to show you the box. I know this is boring, but I'm going to show you the box, but I can't flip the camera around. So it's going to be, I don't have someone to operate. It's going to be an awkward video. All right, first of all, can you even see me? Alright, first of all, this thing's kind of heavy. Well, we'll do the unboxing now. Oh, the exposure's all wrong too because it's a white wall. Let me see if I can lock this thing. That's better, look. I'm using the standard app. I have the Black Magic app, but I just want it easy. Alright, now, what have I got? Oh, look at this. This is actually, maybe I can put it on my desk. And by the way, sorry about the sound. I've got a lav mic on, but this room's very echoey. Oh, now you can't see. So I told you this video is not going to be very good. But if you don't like it, you can just click away and watch a better channel and a better review. Alright, now, we got all that. I better hope no one sees where I live because someone might come over and murder me. I better peel off this stuff. I hope you didn't see it already. Oh, it's got my address on it. Someone's going to come over and murder me, or maybe I mean, I don't think they will, but like, if they have my address, then they could, potentially. I don't think they would. I'm just telling myself that. Alright, now, hope no one saw that. I'll have to review the video to make sure that no one can clearly see my address. Don't want to be thinking my ice machine is making some noise, and actually it is a murderer. Now, first thing, Australian plug, which is good, but I did order this. I think we got it from eBay. Yeah, that's right. Got it from eBay. So, okay, good. Australian plug. I don't have to chop it to convert it, because I bought the old one from Taobao, and that comes with the China plug. Although the China plug is the Australian plug. But I used it in Hong Kong, so I had to cut the Australian plug and put a Hong Kong one, which is the British plug. It's like 3 fat prongs. It's a really good plug. Anyway, this is getting long. I should shut up and show the ice machine. So, alright, so you got nice cable. It's nice and white, actually. That's interesting. It's like the Apple of power cords. Okay. Alright, now, first of all, it's not that long. It's probably okay. But it's not super long. It's not super short. You might need to make sure it works for your kitchen. Alright, and we're going to go through this? I guess we are. Alright, might as well. This is going to be a long video anyway, so we might as well make it long. Alright, I wish I could change the camera. Well, later on I'll have a proper studio with multiple cameras, but for now I'm just going to practice. Alright, we've got, are you going to focus? Oh, it's got autofocus lock on. I just want to do exposure lock, which I think it's done. This video is really going to suck. Oh yeah, it's focusing. Alright, now, this is the IMZB12, and it comes in black and RD, which is actually silver, I think, from memory. I really should have got the website up to show, but anyway, you can go to the website yourself. Oh, do you want to read this? Oh, I'll just skim through it. Oh man, this is going to be awkward. Alright. You can be killed or seriously injured. This review just got worse. For some reason the phone cut the recording. Don't know why. I've got to keep my eye on that. First time I'm doing this on the iPhone. Anyway. Now I've got to load it in Final Cut and join them. I was just going to upload it verbatim. Alright, you could die. This is not that relevant. Okay, you got to be more than 8 years old to use this, otherwise you could die. Do not use it with a damaged cord, otherwise you could die. Do not use it over carpeting, otherwise you could die. Unplug it before cleaning or making any repairs or servicing, otherwise you could die. But this is all, just don't be an idiot. Just don't do stupid stuff and you probably will live. Alright. It's pretty self-explanatory. Explanatory. Alright, look, there's some troubleshooting. I'm not going to go for this. This is way boring. It does have, however, an electrical diagram, which might be handy, and a parts list. Explosive drawings. Well, you could die. Oh, that's kind of the back scene through it. Oh, man. It tells you everything. That's interesting. Like, if you really want to know your stuff, it's kind of see-through, this thing. The lighting's coming from the back. It tells you all the parts. Well, I guess that could be handy if you want to fix it yourself. Anyway, let's continue on with the unboxing, shall we? Why is this chair stuck? Now, right, so we've got through the cord. It's a good start. Oh, it's looking really dark now. I need to lock the exposure on this. That's better. That's better. Oh, look at that. I hope it stays. Otherwise, it's going to make me very upset. Actually, should open it like this. Hope I don't break the thing. Oh man, I should have. This is why people cut videos, because otherwise you're going to watch me struggle with it, trying to get it out of the box. Okay, don't need the box anymore. Let's put it on this nice drawer so you can see it. There you go. Got the good old foam to protect it, which I can take off. It's not tall enough. You can't. If this were a real channel, I'd have someone. Oh man. Should I put the camera on the floor? Ah, this is one of the worst reviews ever. I already knew that before I started. Okay, got the phone. Now, look at this. You can't even see it because it's not a good shot. Alright, you know what? It's probably going to pause it. Alright, you have a look at it this way. And then later on I'll change the camera mode and then put it so you can actually see it better. But for now, let's have a look at it. Add water, full ice, power, S and L. S means small bits of ice. You can't see it, can you? Oh, just trust me. I'll do some close-up later. L means large, only 2 buttons. Very simple, actually really good. The last one was a bit confusing and it was in Chinese. So there's like a cleaning function, which I didn't even know how to press. You had to hold one of the buttons. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna cut it and change the camera. Otherwise this video is gonna suck even more than it should. Alright, look at this front-facing camera. Isn't that great? Devanti. Sounds very Italian, but it's made in China. Maybe. I'm pretty sure it's not Italian. You know, they bump the camera. They like to do that to sound more fancy than it is. So, focus. Yes, yes. So you got add water light, full ice light. So when it's full, that's going to light up. Power, I guess, to know there's power on. Like it's plugged in. It's kind of redundant. They could save an LED and get rid of that. And it's probably going to annoy you. You know when at nighttime you have like your room and it's full of these LED lights that keep you up because when it's dark it's the only bright thing. I kind of find that annoying. S and L, so we'll go through that. Let's open it up. First thing I notice is that the lid is actually better than my last one. It's a little thicker. Oh, it's a little thicker and it's got this insulation here, which is good because that means it will keep the ice a bit cooler. The window doesn't have any insulation though, and it's just thin plastic. Well, it's got to be cheap. If they made it glass, it'd be too expensive. Of course, the price is important. Now, in here, you have the scoopy bit, the scooper. It's like the same as the last one I had. So that seems alright. Now, one hand's holding the phone, so I'm going to have to... alright, I'll put that aside. Now, this type of ice maker is different. Like I said before, the one I had before makes square ice, and square ice is nice. It's aesthetically pleasing, but and usually square ice is a bit more clear. But for this one, it's a different type. It's called a bullet ice maker, and it means that the ice will be form around here and just drop off, and instead of falling from here all the way down to the bottom and making a big crash, it just falls like a little bit, like this distance, and then it gets pushed onto here with this pushy thing. It like sweeps it up, and it's a lot more quiet, and that's really important because a sudden loud crash at 2 a.m. in the night, scary, especially if you live alone. Oh look, it's got the date on it, my watch. I'm just trying to peel off this plastic here because I'm sure you need to peel that, otherwise it can't sweep, the sweepy thing. Alright, there you go. There you go. Special tape with the lines. Okay, and then there's one more bit of tape here. This is the ice tray. And the bigger the ice machine, the more it will make. Obviously. But it's a consideration. If you're like going to make ice for a lot of people, you want a big one. And the bigger one means the ice should keep... Oh, I heard it vibrating, so I thought it cut. The ice will... There's more ice, so it should keep longer. It shouldn't melt as fast, but then it should keep making more. Anyway, you kind of got to figure out the capacity. So anyway, this basket is there, and then in there, you have... Well, the ice melts, and then it goes into here, and then the melted ice water gets pumped back to the top to make more ice. Now, we should do a little 360 of this thing. Okay, now the side of this one, by the way, the red is very nice. It's like a sports car red. You know, it feels a little... Focus! It feels a little premium. There's this ugly cutout there, but they need it. I actually think that they should get that fan thing and pump it to the bottom and kind of hide it, because you've got this ugly fan thing that kind of... Well, I don't know. If I was designing, I'd pump it out the bottom and hide it, but anyway. Let's have a look at the back. Alright. C5H10, warning resistant fire, flammable materials. Here you've got the other info. And another heat dissipator thing. The cable looks like it's sealed, but maybe you can change it easy with this thing. I don't know, I just got it. Do you want to look at underneath it? Maybe you do. Let's see if you get... There, underneath, just metal panels and some feet. Hope you can see that. Alright, now, we're actually going to turn it on and make some ice. It's a good thing I have a PowerPoint right here. And look, I actually came prepared. Oh. So if I'm moaning and groaning a lot, it's because I played some football recently and my body's kind of sore. Now, you got to add water. Oh, look, power's on now. And without looking at the directions, I imagine you just pour the water in it like that for this type. Oh, and this one's a lot smaller than my last one, which is kind of a nice feature. It's actually a bit of a downgrade to go from the square ice maker to the bullet ice maker, because the square one's a bit more premium, like I said. But I think this is, I mean, ice is ice. It's going to cool your drinks down, so yeah, does it really matter that much? Probably not. All right, now I also have myself a Brita water filter. Look at this. And if you want the machine to to have clearer ice, you should use filtered water, which has less impurities in it. Alright, I'm just doing this by... Actually, I haven't read the instructions. I literally just opened it as you saw it. I mean, I did cut the video, but it cut itself. I would rather have this one continuous video, but... Ooh, that was loud. But for some reason, it stopped recording. Oh, I noticed this segment is 7 minutes already, and it hasn't cut, so I don't know why it cut. Anyway, okay, so without knowing what I'm doing properly, fill up the water level to there. I'm just going to hit on and select the small ice. The small ice should form in about 6 minutes, and the large one I think is either 15 or, oh, some stuff's happening. 15 minutes I think. But small is okay. Oh, and by the way, you can hear it. It is making a bit of noise. Let me sort out this tripod thing. Hang on. Sorry about the shaking. Camera's on a selfie stick. Okay, it's not super quiet. I can hear some water noises. I mean, I wouldn't say it's loud, but it's not silent. Now, I actually have the microphone on my collar, so you're actually going to kind of hear the sound from where I am. So it's probably like I'm talking at a normal sound distance. So it's probably, what you hear is probably kind of close to what you would hear if you got this. Okay, so I hear a bit of a fan noise. It's not super quiet, it's not loud, but there is a fan noise. I wish it were more silent. Oh, that's the mic, by the way. Can you see that? And also, this room is actually acoustically horrible. There's no sound. It's just, there's no sound treatment, room treatment. It's just, look, it's just ceiling, lots of walls, and the tile. The focus is not great. The tile on the floor, so it probably makes it a little louder because there's nothing to absorb the sound waves. They'll just bounce everywhere. But then again, most kitchens are probably going to be like this as well. So maybe this is not the, maybe this is a good environment to do this test in. All right, now let's see if we can see what's happening. Well, we can't see anything, but I know you can open this. It'll still work. Huh. Well, you know what? I'm just going to have to entertain you here for like the whole 6 minutes until it makes the ice, and then we can see how it makes it. You could always just fast forward. Oh no, the focus doesn't work. This video is going to be getting kind of crap. This is why I don't film on an iPhone sometimes. But then it's an iPhone. It should film really well. Why is it out of focus now? Oh, you piece of... I've got some... Autofocus lock is not on. Alright. This red is nice. At least looking on the back of my phone, the color, it looks very similar to what my eye is seeing. I like the color. It's very nice. Red ice machine. They didn't, interestingly enough, they didn't have a blue version. You'd think you'd want blue as a color to make ice, because blue is like the color of cool. Red is the color of heat. Well, that's one of the reasons why I ordered it, because I thought, oh, it's I don't know, I forgot the word, but it's opposite. It's not what you expect. You'd think it should be ice blue, but no, it's fire red. Oh, this focus is terrible. I tapped to focus. Yeah. Oh. Anyway, all right. So it's making a bit of noise. What's in here? Oh, you can see my phone now. You want to see a close up of the logo? Oh, don't look at the reflection, otherwise you might see my pants. Devanti. Devanti. What do you guys think of the brand Devanti, by the way? It's the first time I've bought anything Devanti. I'm actually pretty sure these all come out of the same factory in China, but the other way they work is you can specify what you want. Like you can go, oh, I want English here, and they'll make an English panel, and I want to print my logo Devanti on it, and they do that. And then you can also customize, because I know you can buy on Taobao, which you probably don't have access to unless you're in China. You can buy the same thing, but many different versions. You can have like this covered and it's got dots on it, or you can have this open with a metal mesh, or you can have a square fan, You can pretty much customize it. So that's what companies do. They just order what they want it to look like, and then order. I mean, you've got to get like 1,000 or 10,000 of them or something like that. But they make it. It's not like Devanti themselves design and make them. They just buy them from factories. Some brands I think do make their own stuff, like the bigger ones, like maybe Philips. They make their own stuff and they design their own stuff. But I think a brand like this is, they'll just buy one from the factory. So you might even see this exact product with a different label here. I'm pretty sure you will. It's going to be pretty much the same machine. It comes from the same factory with a bit of different options. Maybe it's got a different plug. Yeah. Right now, this has been going for 13 minutes. You should see some ice forming, but the other thing is this covers those metal prongs that were there? This is actually covered by a shield or something. See that? There's like a plastic cover over it. And then maybe it's keeping it cold. Anyway, so what's going to happen is it's going to make the ice, and then the ice is going to get pushed up and then fall into this basket here, and then it's going to make another batch of ice until it detects that it's full. Now, how it detects it's full, I think it uses a new method. The last one I had used a something's happening. Check this out. Oh crap. Oh no. I think I blocked the LED thing and then disrupted it because I put my finger in the path. Oh no, it's making ice now. Look. Oh, that's a bit disappointing. Look at this. But it's the first one. The first one's always a little bit weird because it hasn't had the time to cool itself off yet. Alright, now this scoopy thing is going to scoop it into the basket. Look at that. Whoa, alright, look. Alright, you're going to be really disappointed, but... Okay, the ice is like a little cup, and they have a hole in it because of the way it's made. Oh, I shouldn't eat it yet, actually. I shouldn't eat it because I'm supposed to run it through a few times. So this batch, it's like dirty ice because it's a brand new machine, so I shouldn't eat that. I should use it and then drain it. There's a drainage hole in the bottom. Yeah, it's the same as my last one. Which I'll show you there. There's a little, see that dot? It's there. Well, underneath it is a little plug that you pull out. You pull it out and you can drain the water and it'll just come out from underneath if you've got dirty water. Now, I have a feeling that it just works on a timer, so even though I blocked that thing, I don't think it did anything. I'll try it again. Yeah, it just works on a timer. So yeah, the first batch, it's not going to be great ice because it hasn't had the time to cool itself. Like, it basically works on a timer and it has to cool all this water that's already in it. And eventually that water will get really cold and then it will make bigger blocks of ice. So don't worry, probably the second set of ice will be much better. Or you could just use the L mode. Why doesn't this focus? This is annoying. This iPhone. It's an iPhone 15. It should focus better than that. Look at this. I know it's got a macro mode. I think it's because I've got the exposure compensation on. I'll try. See, look, it's too dark there. I made it brighter. Good thing this is a practice channel. Otherwise, it'd be a really crap review. But actually, it's already a crap review. Alright, so it is covering that thing, making ice. The way it works is it's got these metal prongs, as you saw, and they get really cold because it pipes refrigerant gases through it. using special magical refrigerator technology and freezer technology. So it makes those prongs really cold. And then as water goes over it, it sticks to ice and gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And then what it does is it heats it. It pumps some hot air through that, or it warms up the refrigerant or something. So that metal prong gets hot, and then it melts the ice, and the ice falls. That's how it works. Ah, man, this is annoying me that it's not focusing. Unless I tap it. Anyway, it's got this stripe around it, kind of like a race car would. Why doesn't this chair move? Oh, it's out of focus. Look, look, look. iPhone, you piece of... Maybe if you tap it focuses. This is bad. Okay, next time I'm going to use the Blackmagic camera app. Or maybe I'll just go back to one of my other cameras. The paintwork. Let's have a look. So I got this lamp, right? And then if you see the reflection there, look at that. It looks quite premium. Look at that. Lamp, white wall. Look at that. Devanti. Alright, I guess I'm not going to cut it. I'm just going to keep talking until the next batch of ice arrives. Well, what we could do while we wait is actually take a proper look at the manual now, because I was just skimming through it, trying to make this video less boring. Alright, all this stuff. Ah, I hate this. Focus. Focus. Oh, you piece of... Okay, maybe the 2 times camera focus is better. Focus, yeah, base. This is why I do tests. Okay, AE lock is not on. Alright, look, you know what? Air exhausting. Water drain, yeah, covered that. Top cover, yeah, with transparent one. Yeah, we know that. But what we don't know is there is a maximum fill line. Oh, he's not in focus. I gotta tap. I thought this iPhone's supposed to be good. Anyway, there's a maximum. Don't fill it past there. Oh, there. Okay, I don't know if you can see, but because it's not in focus, that's why you can't see it. Focus, you piece of... Oh, I hate this phone. There, max, X. You can see it as max or X or X, like the app formerly known as Twitter. That's where you're supposed to fill the water to, which is not. Well, I knew it would be just below the level of the thing. Oh, here we go. Ice is coming. Ooh, look at that. Push, 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 push. Oh, they're all down. This one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9 little prongs. And alright, here's my ice. Just gonna scoop it up. Alright. And now it's just gonna keep making the next batch. Well, there you go. What else do we need to know? Man, this review... I bet this is really shaky too. It's very amateur. This is why I put on this channel, not my main channel. Okay, yeah, we covered all that. There's no cleaning function though, is there? Oh, it's not in focus! 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 Oh man. Don't watch this video. This video sucks. Allow 1 hour for it to settle before plugging in. Well, it sat on my bench for a while. Fill with potable water only. Only use drinking water. Yeah, don't use seawater or like sewage water. Okay. Using your ice maker. Oh, here it goes. Focus your piece of. The ice making cycle lasts approximately 6 to 13 minutes depending on the ice cube size. Okay. Alright, you know what? Oh, don't know how to use this phone. Oh, change the zoom, will you? I want to change the zoom so I can do the outro. Oh, come on, iPhone. Sorry about this. This review got worse than it had to be. Oh, it won't let me do 0.5. Alright, this review is over. This review is really bad. But good thing is, this ice maker, well, it doesn't seem to be that bad, at least from the first initial impressions. To sum it up, hopefully, it is a little quieter than the last one. It's a bit smaller. It looks nice. The ice is not square, but that's alright. You know, these little cubes like that. It's still. Oh, it's not focus. I can't focus because my. Oh, hate this phone. The ice looks a little bit weird. If you want cool, like really a cool ice, see, cool ice. If you want nice looking ice, then you can get the square one, but yeah, it's a bit louder. This one will cool your drinks. It's a little bit cheaper, and the operation is a bit simpler. So there you go. I'm glad to end this review because I don't think it was very good. Well, if you agree, then you can leave a comment or complaint.